I am out here again this morning. I'm going to try and fill this in with some more soil. Then we'll put a vapor barrier on it, and then we can start lining everything up so that we can start doing the first bit of insulation is going to go back into the house. So all these little bays I'm going to fill up before I put the plywood over top. So I'm going to go get the insulation, cut it all to those openings, and toss it all in. All right, I have my ledger boards both up and leveled to each other. Vapor barriers down. The insulation is in behind the pony wall, and I'm ready to cut all my joists and then do my hangers as well with them. So I'm going to do. I almost have all the floor joists in. I have 2 more to do, but if you can see, it's a little dropped right here. So I'm going to secure it to this other side over here. Then I'll use the bottle jack to push the joist up on this side so that I can attach it. Okay, so the floor joists are all prepped and ready. So now I'm going to run the hardware cloth underneath of it. Once I do that, I'm going to then put insulation into it. And then after that, I can put the subfloor on top. So those are the layers I'm doing. So I'm going to start that. Out here again today, I started to do the metal mesh underneath, and I ran out already. So I have to go get another one so I can finish off this section. And then once I finish off that, I'm going to put the vapor barrier under it. I'll put a little bit of spray foam in along that back corner, and then some insulation, and then I can put the insulation in the bays and then the subfloor on top. So getting closer. It's just unfortunate I had to do a run already. It's very early, and I was wanting to get a bunch done before I had to leave again. I was honestly hoping I had enough that I didn't have to leave again, but unfortunately well, that was a pain in the bum, but I got it done. So we've got the metal mesh. Under that, we've got Tyvek. Under that, there's vapor barrier. I'm going to put insulation in here now, and then I'm going to cut out those little nubbins back there. So when I get a piece of the sheathing, I can just drop it right down. So the subfloor will be down. Okay, everything's prepped for subfloor. Unfortunately, it's underneath this gigantic mess. So I'm going to take some time right now and try to clean up a little bit, put some tools away, put away some garbage, and just get some of the boards in the right spots. So I'm going to spend, all right, first piece of subfloor. So this one's permanent piece. So I've got one more piece to cut, but I still had to clean off all this, and then I'll cut that piece. But I did move a bunch of stuff. So I put a bunch of the extra plywood in here. So this is 1/2 inch. That's going to go on this wall once I rebuild that portion, and that's going to make this a lot more stable. So sturdy wall. I might have to get another piece to finish it. And then I've got all of this 3/4 inch from the foundation pour. And on Tuesday, my dad and I are going to take this whole section out, and this will come in handy to resheath. So I moved all that, and then I also gathered all my tools into this one space, so that when I'm ready to cut the next piece, I can just grab my tools easy. I still need to find a spot for all the lumber. I need to put it in specific areas to make things easier on myself. But for now, I'm going to go get something to drink and eat, and then I'll come back, I'll cut this, put it on, and then I'll put all the lumber where I think would be better spots for it. Anyway, that's it for right now. I'm going to go get So there we go. I finished the first actually perfectly level and stable floor. So it's all screwed down, it's all insulated, it's protected from rodents, it's protected from moisture, it's perfectly level. I just had to trim down the sill board here a little bit just to make sure it was perfectly level all the way across, and it is. And so first bit done, which is great. It feels good to actually stand on a floor that I know isn't coming back up and I don't have to do any more work on. So done, 10 minutes, and the boys are going to be here, so I'll probably just do a quick cleanup and I'm done.